everyone, it's Sarah here from Body Right Physiotherapy, and I have another Pilates video for you at home while we have this social distancing going on. These classes are going to get a little more challenging as the days and weeks go on, but do let me know if there's anything particular you want me to include in the classes for you. Today's class is going to add to the challenge of balance, so be patient with yourself, try not to be too competitive with yourself. If you think you might be a little bit wobbly on the feet, keep a chair handy or put your mat near a wall so that you can hold on and really enjoy the exercises. And of course, don't do anything that hurts, but by all means work hard and enjoy. And remember to enjoy the little relaxation at the end. That's one of the most important bits. So mind yourself and let's get started. So we'll start bringing our awareness to how we're taking our way through our feet. You can sway the weight from foot to foot, feeling that the weight is going down through each foot, through 3 points: the heel, the ball of the foot on the inside, and the little ball of the foot on the outside. And as you do that, lengthen up through the spine, through the crown of the head. Shoulders are eased gently back and down, and the pelvis is in a neutral position. So we bring the sitting bones down a little bit to get that emphasis on to the underneath of the core, the pelvic floor. The lower tummy and also the lower back muscles are hugging in from behind there in the small of the back. From here, let's keep the weight onto one foot, lifting the opposite knee. I'm going to hold that position and just circle out the ankle there. If that's quite unbalanced for you, feel free to have a chair beside you to give you the confidence to do this. And then we'll circle the foot the other way. And slowly lower the knee down, the opposite leg, lifting, circling that ankle out. And circling the other way. From here, we'll do a little windmill each way. So the feet and knees wide now. The feet pointing out about 10 to 2 on the clock. The sitting bones down again. Interlink the fingers and stretching around and up. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bend the knees to come down. We're stretching between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more this direction. And change direction. Inhale, lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And one more. And that's such a good stretch. We're going to bring the feet together and arms up, looking up, bringing the arms out and down, interlink the fingers back behind and stretch the arms the other way. Open through the chest, open through the heart. Inhale and exhale. And when you release your arms, you tend to feel much better with your upper body posture after that stretch. So we're going to turn to use the mat lengthways. I'm going to go with our capital T and lunge combination. So standing about halfway up your mat, bringing one knee up towards you, pressing into that knee with your hands. Then lengthen forwards into this strong straight line and tilt forwards into capital T. Go to wherever you feel comfortable balancing and keep a slight little bend in the standing knee. From here, we'll lower the back foot and come into a little lunge, tucking the tailbone in. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Reaching forwards again into capital T. And then coming up, pressing the hands into that knee and slowly lowering. Opposite leg, pressing the hands into the knee. Lengthen back, find that strong straight line through the body, shoulders away from your ears. Tilt forward into capital T. Again, if you feel nervous about the balance here, you can have a chair in front of you. or the wall. Coming down to your lunge, tucking the tailbone in, always respecting the knees. Just come down as far as they feel comfortable. Come forward again. Capital T. And lift the knee. Press the hands to the knee. And slowly lower. Great. I'm going to step back towards the end of the mat. With my shoulder width distance between the feet and knees, we're going to do a little roll down. Letting the weight of the head roll down, and it draws the rest of the spine with it. Slight little bend through the knees to give slack to your back movement. And from here, walking the hands down the mat into downward facing dog. And with downward facing dog, we really want to emphasize our straight back position. Relax the head down between the arms, allow the knees to bend as you press your hips back towards the wall behind. We're going to alternate some heel presses now to really open up and stretch behind the legs. As one heel lifts, the other presses down. And then from here, slowly let the knees connect with the mat. The slower the better, because it will make the core engage more. Bring your hands forwards another foot or so, and we're going to lengthen forwards, finding a strong straight line from the knees through the hips to the shoulders, and then ease back towards your shell stretch. Inhale, and exhale to come forward, strong straight line. If you're used to this exercise, by all means you can lift the knees into your full plank, and then you'll bring the hips back, the knees come to the mat, and easing into your shell stretch. Forwards, strong straight line. You can lift the knees by all means, hugging in through the core, and slowly lowering the knees, bringing the hips back. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale to hold. Exhale, coming back. And we can do one more of those for now. Feel the core engage. Make sure you're not too low or too high or the back too arched. Try and find that mid strong line position. Well done. So a full shell stretch now with the knees wide. Sitting back towards the heels if that's comfortable. And let both hands come to one side of the mat. Breathing into the stretch. Breathing into wherever feels tight. And sighing out any tension on each long breath out. Let's move across to the other side. Deep breath in to wherever you're feeling the stretch. And a long sighing breath out to release tension from the body and the mind. From here, let's come back to the middle. We're going to uncurl slowly, drawing through the core, through the lower tummy especially now, and uncurl up into kneeling. I'm going to do a little balance exercise in standing, or standing on our knees. So, shoulder blades back and down, sitting bones down, and long through the back of the neck. I'm going to bring the arms out to the sides, and let the weight come through one knee as you lift the other. Feel the core working for you, and change sides slowly. So, we're balancing here on the knee. We're using our hip muscles as well as the core. And if you feel it's uncomfortable on the knees, by all means, put a little cushion in under the knees or a roll towel. Make sure it's comfortable. This is a great preparation for lots more difficult exercises which we'll cover in the coming weeks. So it's a good one to practice for now. into the core muscles. The pelvic floor, lower tummy, lower back, all working to help keep you balanced. Well done. And then we'll interlink the fingers and work through a windmill again. So the hips moving away from the hands, circle the arms up, over and down. Enjoy the stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and pause there for a moment. Inhale, and change direction. One more. Great. From here, we're going to come into our pigeon stretch for a really good stretch to the glutes. So all fours. Bring the right knee up in front and point it out to the side, and lengthen your left leg back behind. You can cross your arms and rest your head down. I love the pigeon stretch, but it's not for everybody. If you don't like that twisting sensation on your knee, you're better off doing the glute stretch we included in our previous class, which is bringing a line on your back. I'll go through it in a moment. Just for now, if you're working on with the pigeon stretch, let the breath flow. Welcoming the stretch and relaxing gradually into it. And bring the hands down onto the mat. You can change sides. Easing the body into that sensation of stretch through the back of the hip. Sighing out tension from the body and the mind with each long breath out. And from here, bringing the hands down onto the mat, slide your left leg back and easing down. We're going to come into swan dive to give a little focus to neck strengthening. We're going to hover the forehead, keeping the chin tucked in, lengthened through the back of the neck, and slowly lower the head down. Hovering the forehead up, and as you do that, keep the pubic bone imprinted. We want to avoid overarching the lower back. We want the abdominal muscles to support us here. So again, swan dive is a really nice preparation for a lot of other postural exercises, which are more difficult. So this is a good one to practice at the moment. And then we'll progress through the levels as the weeks go on and get that posture stronger and longer. Lengthening the crown of the head towards the wall in front. And slowly lower. And let's do one more. Keeping the pubic bone imprinted, the abdominal muscles working. Well done. From here, hands come back down underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift up into cobra, back into shell stretch. When we stretch one way, it's always nice to stretch the other way. And then from here, we're going to rock back into the frog leap with the knees and the feet wide. And with frog leap, we're going to just lean forwards and take a deep abdominal breath, and then breathing out to rock back, tuning into the pelvic floor muscles working. Inhale, get a sense of release and relaxation with the core, especially the pelvic floor. And exhale, engaging the core. clear the pelvic floor. Let's do one more each way. It's just as important to have an awareness of releasing and relaxing the core as it is to work it. We don't want to just be a ball of tension. We want to have a nice balance between tension and relaxation. So from here, we're going to lift the hips, keeping the knees bent by the head, uncurling up from the base of the spine. And let's do a quad stretch. Those lunges really do work the quads, so let's lengthen the quads out, holding on to one ankle or foot. And by all means, hold the wall if you need to, or if you're free with the other arm, you can lift it up for an extra bit of stretch through hip flexor. And lower. We can add another little stretch in, holding the ankle with both hands and opening through the front of the chest. Inhale and exhale and lower. Let's change sides. Tucking the tailbone in. Lengthen the opposite arm. Inhale and exhale. Hand behind. Opening up through the front of the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. And relax down. From here, let's finish our little session with some shoulder rolls. We're going to let the shoulders rise and ease the shoulders back and down. That's a simple movement. So we can close the eyes over to focus on the sensation of the movement and awareness of the body, relaxing, and the breath relaxing. As the shoulders rise, the breath flows in. As the shoulders ease back and down, the breath flows out. Gradually, as the body begins to relax more and the breath slows down, allow the shoulder movement to become more gentle, the circles to become smaller. Still grounded through the feet, the core still lengthened through the spine, but there's a sense of release, a sense of calm in the breath, across the shoulders, through the mind. Allow the circles to become so small now you can barely feel the circle. And finally finish your movement with the shoulders gently back and down. Allowing the head to ease to one side, to lengthen out the other side. And center, and down to the other side. And center. And let the eyes open. I'm going to just roll down, little knee bend each side. Let the breath flow in. Breathing out to uncurl upwards. Restacking the spine, feeling grounded through the feet, balanced through the knees and the pelvis, tall through the spine, long through the back of the neck. Take the arms up, ready for your day ahead. Bring the arms